Stan Wawrinka battled to a 7-6, 6-5, 7-6, 4-3, 6-8, 6 win over Stefanos Tsitsipas in a 5-hour epic in the fourth round of the French Open. The Swiss, 34, had to draw on every ounce of determination and energy in his body to get the better of his talented young foe, who impressed everyone watching with his superb shot-making abilities. And there will be a lot resting on the world No. 28's recovery if he is going to continue his bid for a second title at Roland Garros. His quarter-final opponent will be friend and compatriot Roger Federer, who will be feeling fresh after he breezed past Leonardo Mayer in straight sets. In the first set, Wawrinka and Tsitsipas virtually match each other stroke for stroke. The serving percentages were very high and very similar. Their winners 11 and unforced errors 12 tallies were identical, and there was only one break point in the entire set. Consequently, the set was dominated by the respective server throughout. The inevitable tiebreak followed the same pattern, and there was nothing between the players until the Greek gifted the set to the Swiss with a double fault when he was 6-7 behind. Tsitsipas wins thrilling second set. Stefanos Tsitsipas at Roland Garros on Twitter. While the match did not really catch light in the opener, that soon changed in the second set. Tsitsipas adopted a more aggressive approach. He went for his shots more from the baseline and came into the net whenever possible. For the first 3 games, it worked superbly as he held twice and wore Wawrinka down in between to earn a break and establish a 3-0 lead. However, the Swiss player responded superbly. He battled to a hold in Game 4. Then he fashioned a breakpoint opportunity and seized it with a brilliant cross-court backhand pass. There was a brief lull in the drama as both players held comfortably. But then it all kicked off again in Game 8 as a fired-up Tsitsipas produced some great shots to earn his second break of the set. After Wawrinka raised his level to break back immediately, the Greek did not react well. He smashed 3 water bottles and received a code violation warning from the umpire. That release of frustration almost enabled Tsitsipas to break the Swiss in Game 10, but the 3-time Grand Slam champion saved 4 breakpoints and clung on to make it 5-5. As it turned out, that hold only delayed the outcome that had seemed likely for a while, as the world number 6 broke Wawrinka in Game 12 to level the match at 1-all. Wawrinka responds like the champion he is. The 24th seed realized he needed to improve in the third set. He started that process by serving better than he had in the second set and continued it by putting pressure on Tsitsipas' serve. Consequently, Wawrinka almost broke in Game 3 and Game 5. However, while the Greek survived on both those occasions, he could not do anything in Game 7. First, the Swiss player hit a brilliant backhand winner that landed right on the sideline. Then, at 15-30, he unleashed a powerful forehand winner that bounced just inside the same line. And finally, when he was faced with 2 break points against, Tsitsipas missed a backhand. After another comfortable hold, Wawrinka forced break points on the Greek serve for the 4th time in succession. And from the 3rd time in 4 tries, Tsitsipas clung onto his serve. This only delayed the inevitable, as the Swiss remained rock solid on his serve to close out the third set. Tsitsipas forces a decider, but Wawrinka wins it. Stan Wawrinka and Stefanos Tsitsipas at Roland Garros on Twitter. Tsitsipas made a great start to the 4th set. He broke Wawrinka in Game 2 and saved a break point in Game 3 to forge a 3-0 lead. The world number 28 steadied himself to hold and then broke back in Game 5. However, the Greek applied a lot of pressure in the next game and Wawrinka faltered to enable him to break again. That virtually finished the set, as the Swiss made no impression in Tsitsipas' next 2 service games. The world number 6 held twice to clinch the set 6-3 and take the match into a decider. For the first 10 games, the decider was a mostly cagey affair as neither player took too many risks when their opponent was serving. The exceptions to this were games 1 and 5 when Wawrinka saved break points. And, when the set came to life in Game 11, the Swiss found himself in trouble on serve again. Tsitsipas earned 3 separate breakpoint chances. However, he squandered them all and the set continued. After 2 comfortable holds of serve, Wawrinka led 7-6. That enabled him to swing freely on the Greek serve, which is exactly what he did. He hit a succession of powerful cross-court shots which led to errors from Tsitsipas and a 15-40 scoreline. Then he knifed a superb backhand just beyond the grasp of the world number 6 to seize his first match point. Let's block ads. Why?